Hello all, if you like this video that I'm about to do, please like, share, comment, subscribe to this channel. It's totally free. I will be reading from the book of Malachi, and as the Spirit leads me, at the end of reading, I will give my comments. So it's the book of Malachi, all of it. It's only 4 chapters. Okay, so the oracle of, by the way, I use Yahuah. That's the name I know of the Father. In heaven, Yahuah, I am who I am. He said that in Exodus 3:15. And Yahushua, Yahu, I am who, and Shah is saves in Hebrew. That's what I've learned. Just pray about the truth. I'll listen if I'm wrong, but I don't doubt it. That's why I'll keep saying it. Okay, so the oracle of the word of Yahuah to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, says Yahuah, but you say, how have you loved us? Is not Esau Jacob's brother, or Jacob's brother? Says Yahuah, yet I have loved Jacob, but I have hated Esau. I have laid waste his hill country and left his heritage to the jackals of the desert. If Edom says, we are shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. Yahuah of hosts says, they may build, but I will tear down, till they are called the wicked country, the people with whom Yahuah is angry forever. Your own eyes shall see this, and you shall say, great is Yahuah beyond the border of Israel. A son honors his father, and a servant his master. If then I am a father, where is my honor? And if I am a master, where is my fear? Says Yahuah of hosts to you, O priests, who despise my name. You say, how have we despised your name? By offering polluted food upon my altar. And you say, how have we polluted food? Or how have we polluted it? By thinking that Yahuah's table may be despised. When you offer blind animals in sacrifice, is that no evil? And when you offer those that are lame or sick, is that no evil? Present that to your governor. Will he be pleased with you or show you favor? Says Yahuah of hosts. And now, entreat Yahuah of hosts. I got that wrong. And now entreat the favor of Yahuah, that he may be gracious to us. With such a gift from your hand, he will show favor with such a gift from your hand will he show favor to any of you? Says Yahuah of hosts. Oh, that there were one among you who would shut the doors, that you might not kindle fire upon my altar in vain. I have no pleasure in you, says Yahuah of hosts, and I will not accept an offering from your hand. For from the rising of the sun to its setting, my name is great among the nations. And in every place incense is offered to my name, and a pure offering. For my name is great among the nations, says Yahuah of hosts. But you profane it when you say that Yahuah's table is polluted, and the food for it may be despised. What a weariness this is, you say, and you sniff at me, says Yahuah of hosts. You bring what has been taken by violence, or is lame or sick, and this you bring as your offering. Shall I accept this from your hand, says Yahuah? Cursed be the cheat who has made a male in his flock, and vows it, and yet sacrifices to Yahuah what is blemished. For I am a great king, says Yahuah of hosts, and my name is feared among the nations. And now, O priests, this command is for you. If you will not lay it to heart, so that to give glory to my name, says Yahuah of hosts, then I will send the curse upon you, and I will curse your blessings. Indeed, I have already cursed them, because you do not lay it to heart. Behold, I will rebuke your offspring, and spread dung upon your faces, the dung of your offerings. and I will put you out of my presence. So shall you know that I have sent this command to you, that my covenant with Levi, or Louis if you want, may hold, says Yahuah of hosts. My covenant with him was a covenant of life and peace. And I gave them to him that he might fear, and he feared me. He stood in awe of my name. True instruction was in his mouth, and no wrong was found on his lips. He walked with me in peace and uprightness, and he turned many from iniquity. For the lips of a priest should guard knowledge, and men should seek instruction from his mouth. For he is the messenger of Yahuah of hosts. But you have turned aside from the way. You have caused many to stumble by your instruction. You have corrupted the covenant of Levi, or Louis, says Yahuah of hosts. And so I make you despised and abased before all the people, inasmuch as you have not kept my ways, but have shown partiality in your instruction. Have we not all one Father? Has not one Creator created us? Why then are we faithless to one another, profaning the covenant of our fathers? Judah, or Yehudah, has been faithless, and an abomination has been committed in Israel and in Jerusalem. For Yehudah, or Judah, has profaned the sanctuary of Yahuah, which he loves, and has married the daughter of a foreign deity. May Yahuah cut off from the tents of Jacob for the man who does this any to witness or answer, or to bring an offspring to Yahuah of hosts. And this again you do. You cover Yahuah's altar with tears. You weep with weeping and groaning, because he no longer regards the offering of your, or accepts it with favor at your hand. You ask, why does he not? Because Yahuah was witness to the covenant between you and the wife of your youth, to whom you have been faithless, though she is your companion and your wife by covenant. Has not the one Creator made and sustained for us the spirit of life? And what does he desire? Offspring that is set apart from the world. And let none be, So take heed to yourselves, and let none be faithless to the wife of his youth. For I hate divorce, says Yahuah of hosts. That's right. For I hate divorce, says Yahuah, the husband or master of Israel. Yeah. And covering one's garments with violence, says Yahuah of hosts. So take heed to yourselves, and do not be faithless. You have wearied Yahuah with your words, yet you say, how have we wearied him? By saying, everyone who does evil is good in the sight of Yahuah, and he delights in them. Or by asking, where is the master of justice? So, behold, I send my messenger to prepare the way before me, and the Messiah whom you seek will suddenly come to his temple, the messenger of the covenant in which you delight. Behold, he is coming, says Yahuah of hosts. But who can endure the day of his coming, and who can stand when he appears? For he is like a refiner's fire and like a fuller's soaping, and he will sit down as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he will purify the sons of Levi and refine them like gold and silver, till they present right offerings to Yahuah. Then the offering of Yehudah and Jerusalem will be pleasing to Yahuah, as in the days of old, as in former years. When then I will draw near to you for judgment. I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, against the adulterers, against those who swear falsely, against those who oppress the hirelings in his wages, the widow and the orphan, against those who thrust aside the sojourner and do not fear me, says Yahuah of hosts. For I, Yahuah, do not change. Therefore you, O sons of Jacob, or Jacob, are not consumed. From the days of your fathers you have turned aside from my statutes and have not kept them. Return to me, and I will return to you, says Yahuah of hosts. But you say, how shall we return? Will man rob Yahuah? Yet you are robbing me. But you say, how are we robbing you? In your tithes and offerings. You are cursed with a curse, for you are robbing me, the whole nation of you. This is where I'm going to stop and let you know where I'm led to, why I stopped there. I'm led to say, this is for the entire world of people. I know this, that a lot of the scriptures were written for Israel, but Israel was an example to the whole world of what happens when we obey him and when we disobey him. So, this is our Father in heaven saying what he wants. Bring the full tithes into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and thereby put me to the test, says Yahuah of hosts. If I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you an overflowing blessing. So serve the poor, serve the community. This is how to do that. I will rebuke the devourer for you, so that it will not destroy the fruits of your soil and your vine, and the field shall not fail to bear, says Yahuah of hosts. Then all nations will call you blessed, for you will be a land of delight, says Yahuah of hosts. Your words have been stout against me, says Yahuah. Yet you say, how have we spoken against you? You have said, it is vain to serve Yahuah. What is the good of our not keeping his charge, or of walking as in mourning before Yahuah of hosts? Henceforth, we deem the arrogant blessed. Evildoers not only prosper, but when they put Yahuah to the test, they escape. Our actions Our actions say all these things, not literally out of our mouths, but our actions do. Then those who feared Yahuah spoke with one another. Yahuah heeded and heard them, and a book of remembrance was written before him of all of those who feared Yahuah, and thought on his name. They shall be mine, says Yahuah of hosts, my special possession on the day when I act, and I will spare them as a man spares his son who serves him. Then once more you shall distinguish between the righteous and the wicked, between one who serves Yahuah and one who does not serve him. For behold, the day comes burning like an oven, when all the arrogant and all evildoers will be stubble. And the day will come, the day that comes shall burn them up, says Yahuah of hosts, so that it will leave them neither root nor branch. But for you who fear my name, the Son of Righteousness, S-U-N, of righteousness, shall rise with healing in its wings. You shall go forth leaping like calves from the stall, and you shall tread down the wicked, for they will be ashes under the soles of your feet on the day when I act, says Yahuah, says Yahuah of hosts. Remember the law of my servant Moses, the statutes and ordinances that I commanded him at Horeb for all Israel. Behold, I will send you Elijah. That ended up being a reference to John the Baptist, or Yehukanan the Immerser, whichever, I'm familiar with both, but anyway, that's what they're talking about. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and terrible day of Yahuah comes, and he will turn the hearts of fathers to their children, and the hearts of children to their fathers, and lest I come and smite the land with a curse. So, please, as a reminder, like, share, comment if you want. Get this in the ever-changing algorithm. And have a good day.